move by George.
Things were particularly tough or awful. Did you ever say to yourself, I've had enough, I'll become a Laker fan or perhaps try something new like stamp collection?
By Beal, his third make, 6 points with 4 rebounds. George will dance final seconds over Oubre.
Time to put pressure on the Nets.
Long ball, Paul George elevates, and the thunderous dunk off the feed from Westbrook. In this fourth quarter.
Look at that, it's just hung up there, had elevation, hang time.
Timberwolves 7-6 on the road this season. They are just 3-8 at home. As George hits from
A little surprised they're not putting anybody on the ball here. They're going to double team Dennis Schroeder, but they get it into Paul George. Has time to take a dribble, pulls up for 3 and knocks it down. Paul George at the buzzer from downtown.
He alluded to Marcus Morris having to get off to a good start on this early tip time.
George didn't play yesterday afternoon with hamstring tightness. Knocks down his first shot.
what head coach Ryan Saunders wants. More looks at the rim and from 3 as George wedges that in.
6-3 OKC, but Lakers with the handle on the basketball, and it's thrown away. They lead in steals. This guy right there leads the NBA in steals. Paul George.
For trouble as he's got his second steal already and his second.
Premier defensive player at his position. Bad pass from Randall right into the hands of Paul George.
Careless.
Knicks with their second turnover. George calling for it. Ntilikina with 1 foul on him already. Trying to stay in front. George on the pull-up.
George thought about it. Using the Zubac screen. Will pull up and hit from 3.
Beverly finding George wide open for 3.
Murray can't get that one to fall. And I'm interested to see this matchup because that would look personal. That looked like he had some anger for MVP. 9-0 run here in the first quarter for the Thunder. We'll be back.
All Marcus Morris needs is just to look at the basket. He can knock down that triple.
Good extra pass there. And Paul George left open.
And Jang, really no resistance at the end of that. 2 fouls on Gorgui Dieng. George again, no resistance, right to the rim.
Rhythm. I mean, that shot coming off his hand looks so smooth from way downtown.
Are they going to count it? George threw it up. He may have thrown it up from behind the basket, which you can't do. They're saying count the bucket. Let's see.
Under the floor, it's just going to be their defense. They got to show some resistance.
George, effortless, knocks down another.
6-game losing streak. Only New Orleans with a longer active losing streak. They've lost 11 as George, again, exactly what you diagrammed.
I did not think the day was going to end with a Lorenzo Williams reference. You didn't get the production on that? Oh, Paul George.
They're switching very little. On ball, they'll switch a little bit more, but you're right. Paul George with a terrific, but the catch and go by George, the bump by Matthews, and the shot over the backboard. That's a horse shot.
This 30. Kuzma finds Rondo. Rondo gets another shot at it. James the offensive rebound. Paul George all over him. Blocked from behind by George.
Foul on the Hart, his 3rd offensive foul. George, yes, for 3. So the Clippers back on top by 1.
Real quick. He can score in bunches, and who cares about that first half if you're hard?
Nice move by George off the spin.
He's being asked to come off the bench. He's trying to get healthy. It's been an adjustment as George hits a.
The rookie Juwan Evans out of Oklahoma State. Here's George. Will it count? Will it get...
I did not think the day was going to end with a Lorenzo Williams reference. You didn't get the production on that? Oh, Paul George.
Pass. The old story at the playground. Pass and cut.
George!
And Aminu. Oh, came up and got blocked by George. But what a denial on the defensive end by Paul George.
You talk about access denied at the rim. Paul George, just perfect.
You got to think Paul George has to get a touch at some point, and he does. The three ball quickly, got it, and one! My George! Paul on the job! Incredible!
Now, let me tell you, what a game he has played here in the second half. Now, watch him come off that. There he comes off the screen, and then he goes up right away. You say, well, what happened? Butler was
back of the rim as the Thunder inching closer up ahead. George soars and throws it down by PG-13. Nobody can stop that. Get above the rim. Forcing Tom Thibodeau
and allowing 128 points a game during that stretch, as Paul George has topped the 40 spot.
Schroeder, the trigger man, gets it in for Westbrook. 1 point game. Westbrook tosses. George, pump fake, three on the way. Yes! Paul George nails it. The Thunder go in front with 3 seconds to play. Paul George has come up huge for OKC. Timeout Nets.
And it was as Allen Crabbe ends up closing out on him hard, but watch it play. Comes into Russell Westbrook and just a quick slip there by Paul George over to the wing. Knocks down the three-point shot.
Defensive rating in the NBA during the month of December. George free release right to the rim, 33.
Murray can't get that one to fall. And I'm interested to see this matchup because that would look personal. That looked like he had some anger for MVP. 9-0 run here in the first quarter for the Thunder. We'll be back.
Under the floor, it's just going to be their defense. They got to show some resistance.
George, effortless, knocks down another. George. Bumped into Green. Harold down low in the quick bucket, man.
Foul on Hart, his third offensive foul. George, yes, for 3. So the Clippers back on top by 1.
Kuzma finds Rondo. Rondo gets another shot at it. James the offensive rebound. Paul George all over him. Blocked from behind by George.
Here's George. Yes. Another 3 for George. Rockets call for time.
George crossing over, kind of putting on a clinic, then he steps back, and he scores over Barnes.
George for 3. Beverly, another great rebound. Paul George got it.